Welcome to the Spawn overview. Spawn is a new platform where you can create and play games using AI that is currently in development. With Spawn, you can make any kind of game, such as 2D, 3D, single player, multiplayer, UI-based games, or even voxel games like Minecraft. Spawn is built on an entirely custom engine that was recently rebuilt from the ground up and is rapidly improving day over day. Things like performance, game quality, graphical fidelity continue to improve. What you're seeing is only the beginning stages. As the engine and the AI models continue to get better, the types of games and quality you'll be able to achieve with Spawn will continue to get closer to that of AAA titles. The craziest part is creating games is completely free. When building games with Spawn, you get access to the latest and most powerful AI models such as Claude Opus 4.7 completely free of charge. Our goal is to always keep it this way for creators, giving them the ultimate power to build the best games possible. Our plans for monetization will instead focus on players and not our builders. Building games is a collaborative process with our agent called Savi. To begin, from the homepage you go to Your Games and then you click New Game. This will start a new project where you load into a fresh scene. From here you just start talking with Savi and telling her what kind of game you want to make. For example, if you want to make a 3D isometric vampire survivor style game, you just tell her this and what sort of theme, aesthetic, or additional details you want the game to have. For example, here I'll tell her I want to make a 3D vampire survivor style game that has an ARPG isometric style camera, and the game should be fantasy driven with wild magical powers and passives that you can unlock as you level. It is also good if you show references and explain the style you want using other games, such as I want the graphical style to look similar to the cartoonish style in Wildstar. Once you send the prompt, then you just wait for her to start building. Usually the first prompt takes the longest, as she needs to completely build the whole game structure from scratch. This includes the world, assets, code, etc. After this, changes are usually faster, and it's typically best to iterate in smaller steps, doing a few changes at a time, rather than trying to cram in too many things at once. You can see that she's currently working and our camera change already came through, and you can also see my default Spawn avatar, which as a side note, you can create custom Spawn avatars to represent you. Now our UI layer is popping in. It's pretty basic right now, but this is something you can customize more as you go. Now she's moving on to the world and terrain next, along with other core systems. Now assets are starting to load in, as you can see by these bubbles. These are temporary indicators that show an asset is being loaded. It takes some time for them to spawn in as they are literally being generated by an AI model on the fly. Our terrain is starting to look better with some grass and better texturing. It also looks like she's added enemies with some placeholder character models. This is something we can swap out by describing the types of character models we want her to add for the enemies. One known issue currently is sometimes you won't see changes register right away. This is because our system has a hot swap system that loads changes to your game. But sometimes this doesn't always work, so in these cases you'll need to perform a refresh. Now here's the result after I iterated with her for about an hour, working out the abilities, level up system, enemies, character models, etc. Now this is just one small example of the kind of games you can create using Spawn, and if I were to spend more time on this I could make this really good. But anyways, that's it for the overview. I'll let this play out a little longer and I hope to see you all in Spawn soon.